how to get your ex to think about you constantly. Hello guys and welcome to Love Advice TV, maybe the most important video that you will watch if you want to get back with your ex. Because the goal for us in this specific video will be to be in their mind and to stay there. I know it seems crazy. Your ex decided to break up with you. Your ex told you, I don't love you anymore. So you're scared. You're scared to lose that person and you want to make sure that you will have all of your chances to get her or get him back. The best way to do it is to be constantly in their mind, in their thoughts, and so they can be truly focused on you. If you watch this video, I want to make sure that you will apply the right tip, the right action at the right time. Because I've seen so many people, I coach you every single day. I'm here on the phone with you, doing group coaching, doing live, and I realize that you do action based on your emotions. So you want to do good, but how can you stay in their mind if you talk about your feelings, if you show love? And the worst thing in the world, if you show guilt. If you feel guilty for the past, your ex will only feel anger. So you will be in their mind, but in the negative way. So in this video, I want to teach you how to be in someone's mind, your ex's mind, but in a good way. So they will continue to think about you constantly. And they would just have some doubts that will make them think, maybe I should come back. Maybe he or she is different. Maybe we can be happy together. Because this is where I want to go with you. I want to make sure that you will get control of your situation. So before I tell you my tips, I want you to smash the like button and subscribe to Love Advice TV. This channel is here for you, to support you during this journey of getting back with an ex, of overcoming a breakup, because we know it's difficult, right? But in the meantime, we have tools, we have resources, we have thousands of testimonials. And that's why we are so good at what we do, because we do it with a good heart. We come to you and we help you like nobody else. So how can you make your ex think about you constantly? Tip number one, you need to understand the human psychology. And I know in my videos I talk to you about that, but this one I want to dive in. Men and women, we are all visual. So if you want your ex to think about you, let's reverse the situation. How will you feel if your ex changed some profile pictures online? If your ex changed his or her haircut? How will you feel if you see your ex changing the way they dress? You will have a moment where your heart will drop. It's always the same case. And so we can do the same thing for your ex. When they will realize that you change your appearance, because this is the first thing that we can see. This is the first thing that we can realize. Your haircut, your glasses, your beard for the men, the way you dress, like, of course, your body, if you go to the gym, maybe you want to lose some weight, maybe you want to gain some weight. Just focus on your image. And I'm not saying this so you can become superficial. It's not about that. If you want to be in your ex's mind, they need to see that you have changed. And the first thing first is seeing the way you dress, the way you act, the way you behave. So if you want to be constantly in their mind, make sure that you will focus on your image. And you know what? Tell me now, right now, in the comments, just in below, okay? Tell me what will be your first action. What will you change first? So you can be confident, you can be positive, and you can be proud of yourself. Tip number two, if you want to be constantly in your ex mind, there is something that as human, we are always thinking about is kind of like what we are losing. So if you look at the book from Robert Cialdini called Persuasion, it's an amazing book, guys. It tells you everything about the human mind. So I studied this book and I studied this book and I studied all of his book. And so human people, we have this fear to lose something that we have. So even if I break up with you, even if I tell you I don't love you anymore, I will not like the idea that you will be happier. I will not like the idea that you will socialize. I will not like the idea that you will continue to have a good life. What does it mean exactly for us today? Your ex will think constantly about you. The moment, listen to that, the moment you continue to focus on your goals, Let's say that you wanted to travel. There is this breakup. You book your ticket and you travel. I am as your ex. I will be mad, but in a way that, why is he changing now? Why is he or she changing now? What's going on? Can you realize that? So tip number 2, if you want your ex to think constantly about you, you need to continue having goals. You need to continue following your dreams. You need to do what you have not done in the relationship. Because that will make your ex mad, but in a good way. Your ex will be mad, and in the meantime, they will think about you and they will tell themselves, I would like to go back. I would like to experience this trip with her, with him. That's where we can have some results. So tip number 1, it is very important to change your appearance, the way you dress and everything. Tip number 2, focus on your goals. Focus on the actions. But Alex, I cannot do what I was supposed to do with him or with her because that will make them mad. That's what we want. I know it seems crazy, but imagine your ex. Let's say that your ex wanted to start their business and they didn't do it. And now after the breakup, they start their business. How will you feel? You will tell yourself, the best version of my ex is now here. I would like to come back. I would like to experience this with my ex. So when you have a question, when you have an idea, reverse the situation. That's what we do in coaching. How will you feel if your ex do this? How will you feel if your ex do that? And you will have all the answer. This will lead me to tip number 3. If you want your ex to think constantly about you, you need to raise your value. And to raise your value, 2 things. And it's crazy because when I realized that in coaching, I was like, this is very interesting. Your ex will always value your social life. So if you go out and you meet new people, that's why you always hear me telling you, go do some dance lesson. Because if you go and socialize with people, men and women, same sex or not, whatever, but when you go out and you socialize, you're feeling confident. And there is something that you shine, something that we cannot describe. It's attraction, it's seduction, it's high and positive energy. This is what we want to see. This is what you need to do right now. And your ex will start to value this social life. The second thing that they will value will be your professional life or your financial situation. So the more you can have a professional life or a job that will be steady, your financial situation that becomes better, it's just a proof of change. And your ex will tell themselves, my God, he or she needed a breakup to put their things together. And so that's when we can have all of your ex attention. They will think about you constantly. And you know what? I'm not saying that they will think about the memories. You don't have to say, I love you. You don't have to talk about the things where you went together on holidays, because this is the past. If you want your ex to come back to you, right? It's about tomorrow, not yesterday. And this is what I see every single day. People doing the same mistakes over and over because they think that if we based our choice and our communication on feelings, our ex will start to feel that they are missing you. But it's not the case because your ex has a selective memory. If you talk about the last holidays, they will only see the moment where you were arguing. They will not see everything that was beautiful. So that's why we don't want to talk about the past. It's all about creating a bridge with tomorrow, with the future. And so if you smash the like button and you subscribe, you know what? You will receive all the videos directly in your inbox. You will feel much better. If you want to understand how can you create emotions in your ex mind, how can you make your ex regret their decision, how can you make your ex listen to the fact that you have changed, you need to click in the description box below because I have some gifts. So these are private videos. You just have to enter your email and I will send you videos where I explain to you exactly how can you win your ex hurt? How can you make your ex wants to come back with you? And you know what? They will think about you constantly. And there is a moment where they just can't not come back. Can you imagine that? There is a moment they can't not come back. They want to be with you. They want to be after you. They want to chase you. They want to show you love. And this is what we need to avoid right now. So it is very important for you to work on this, okay? It is very important for you guys to listen to this video again, to make sure that you will tell me in the comment section just right below, what will be your first actions to make your ex think constantly about you? Because if you can follow this advice, you would get your ex back, but most of it, you would build a new relationship that would be improving, that would be amazing, that everyone will become jealous of you. And this is what I want for you. On Love Advice TV, we give our best. So if you want to talk to me, because I do private coaching, so meaning I give you the action plan, I tell you what your ex wants, I tell you why your ex is acting like this, I tell you how we can be constantly in their mind, make sure that you will come on withmyexagain.com/coaching, and you can have a professional, confidential, private coaching session. So let's do this together. Don't stay by yourself. Don't try things because maybe you will not do the right actions, okay? Make sure that you focus on what you have to do. I will see you very soon. Bye-bye, guys.